Thank you very much. I'm not going to talk for very long because I know what it's like coming to these events and listening to a lot of speeches. Indeed, the next event I'm going to, they even tell you what time the speeches are going to be during the event so that you can turn up and avoid them. I'll be quick. I really wanted to share my frustration as a chair of a multi-academy trust. So we've got 38 schools. I'm technically chair of governors of 38 schools, so I have some influence over what happens in our MAT, and I'm very proud of the work that we do, and we've got an excellent team of executives who run it. And I told them some time ago, Robert sent me a wonderful presentation about solar for schools, and I forwarded it on, and they got the message that I was really keen on solar panels on our school buildings, and we ended up having a nice situation where we could invest some money. And so we now have solar panels on all of the roofs that apparently we're allowed to put them on, and we're generating really good return as a result of that. But unfortunately, they didn't do it. They didn't get the message about solar for schools. So what we've missed is the trigger that that investment gives us around the educational content and the educational programs that are engaging all of the young people that are here today. And thank you so much for coming. I hope you come back to Parliament throughout your lives. This is your house as much as it is mine or Bill's or anybody else's. So please keep coming back and think of it as a place where you're really welcome. So we missed out on the educational content, and we missed out, incidentally, on getting the solar panels without us having to spend money on it, because Robert would do all the work of raising the money. So that's kind of frustrating for me, that we could have done it better than we've done it. But the other thing that I also wanted to say was, I think this is a really important trigger for the educational work and for embedding sustainability and teaching young people about sustainability within the curriculum. But it is only going to go so far. And I think we need this as an experience for every child in every school in this country. A couple of years ago, I tried to take a private member's bill through Parliament, which in ordinary person's language means I tried to change the rules so that we could add an additional aim to the national curriculum, additional aim to the learning that you do in schools, which would be to instill an ethos and an ability to care for oneself, to care for others, and to care for the natural environment for present and future generations, a phrase that Anne, who's over there, helped me come up with. And I still think that that's the right thing to do. It's still the right thing for us to ensure that young people who otherwise are dealing with climate anxiety, who otherwise are struggling to work out how what they're hearing out about climate change is going to impact on them and their families and their communities, give them a sense of empowerment around this issue. I think it's a really important aim for us now. We're in this window for the next, we've got a week or two left, where the curriculum and assessment review are receiving evidence around what should be in the future curriculum. And if any of you are so minded to respond to that curriculum, you don't have to answer all of the questions. There's a hell of a lot of them, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you choose to answer all of them, but you can if you like. But please find the opportunity to answer within it that we need to get sustainability, climate education embedded as an entitlement to every child in this country, so that the good work that Solar for Schools is doing is something that can spread across the whole of the country to every child. Enjoy your time in Parliament. Thank you very much.